ඔබතුමාලගේ අමාත්‍යංශයට වෙන් කරලා තියෙන මුදල්
The allocations for ministries were determined based on our priority requirements. There are other needs as well. However, due to limited funds, we were unable to prioritize them. Funds were not allocated because there were no remaining requirements, but because the selected needs were identified as priorities. Experience has shown that regardless of the volume of funds allocated, the state sector has often failed to achieve the intended outcomes after disbursement. When capital expenditure over recent years is reviewed, the utilization percentage remains unsatisfactory. Previously, when budgets were prepared before finalizing agreements with the IMF, there was an expectation that capital expenditure levels would be maintained. The failure to provide required funds later became an issue, and I hope such a situation will not reoccur. The Treasury is also concerned that the ministries are not requesting funds. In fact, some allocated funds were returned to the Treasury on December 31st. Therefore, there is no issue related to delays in fund allocation. Another concern is that certain state institutions are obstructing the implementation of projects. We are also aware of the widespread inefficiency within the state sector. Compared to recent years, capital expenditure has increased, but it is yet to reach satisfactory levels. Funds allocated for capital expenditure must be utilized. The government remains the largest investor in Sri Lanka, as no private institution or company invests at this scale. 1.4 trillion have been allocated for capital expenditure. Additionally, expenditure provisions have been expanded by 500 billion rupees in view of the destruction caused by Cyclone Ditwa, with over 250 billion rupees being allocated for capital expenditure. It is your responsibility to utilize these funds effectively, achieve the expected development outcomes, and deliver services to the public.
ඔබතුමාලගේ තමයි කාර්යභාරය තිබෙන්නේ.